Hey race fans, Brad Keselowski here, flying back from Auto Club Speedway. Thanks for checking in. On the airplane, 40,000 feet, flying over, it looks like the Rocky Mountains. I don't know, I can't really tell all that well. Had a great day on the racetrack, finished third. Had a good shot of winning, leading there late, and just didn't quite all come together, but just figured we'd jump on here and chat, say hi to some of you guys. Appreciate you following along and talk a little bit about the race. If you got any questions, post them on the bottom. I'll try to answer what I can along the way, but glad to have you. So starting with the race, Fontana, Auto Club Speedway. It's been one of our better racetracks. We've ran really well there the last few years. It's nice to get another solid run. Thought for a minute we were going to win there until that last yellow came out and jumbled it. Then I thought again we were going to win. We were able to get by Kyle and my teammate Ryan Blaney and get to the lead, but I just couldn't quite hold it off there. So it's a good run. All in all, good recovery from the start of the race. I got in the wall early. It's my fault. I was trying to pass and just kind of misjudged it where I needed to be on the racetrack. So we came in, fixed the car, got back on the racetrack. It was really good. We drove from somewhere around 13th, 15th, I can't remember where, up to second, right at the end of the second stage. So pretty excited about that. Excited about the speed we had on the West Coast. If we didn't have a flat tire in Phoenix, I think we would have probably had 3 really strong races, and unfortunately we had that one little issue, but still running good, and we got one of our best racetracks coming out with Martinsville, so pretty excited about that too. We ran super well there, and last half a dozen times we've been there at least, and I feel like we're just keep getting better there, so I'm excited about that. Ready to keep going. We're on a good little charge here. When you're fast, you like coming to the racetrack, so it's been good. It's been good. Let's see, I see a lot of questions coming in. Whoa. Let's see if I can answer a few of them. Nikki wants to know, what is the track that you have the most wins at? I think it's Talladega. Talladega I have the most cup wins at. Most overall wins, I think it's Kentucky. Let's see, what else? What happened when I brushed the wall? I was, we actually made some good adjustments on the car on the first pit stop, and I was driving forward, and I caught the 17, and I got to his outside, and he started to come up. And when he did, I had to lift for it, and I lost air on the nose, and it just took off, and I brushed the wall. It's one of them deals, I guess. I should have known better. What else is on your mind? What's the deal with the track being so bumpy? Larry Shaw wants to know. It's one of the older tracks on the circuit, at least the asphalt is, and I guess the asphalt's just settled a little bit. I kind of like it. I like the fact that it's rough and hard to drive, and really challenges you. I think that's pretty cool. But you know, asphalt settles, and it's no different than like on the freeway where it gets rougher over time. Let's see what else is going on. Do I race at all to get preparation? Jason Freeman wants to know that. I used to iRace all the time, Jason, but after I got to racing a lot, you know, and kind of figuring out what I need and what I want, not so much. Every once in a while when we go to a new track, I'll play around with it a little bit, try to see if I can't learn something to be better, but I'm pretty happy just driving the race car. Tommy Phillips says, that was the worst time caution I've seen in a long time. Yes, it was, Tommy. That's the way it goes. Let's see what else. Somebody says Harvick's going to win next week. Well, I guess we'll see. Oh, man, these questions coming fast. Looking forward to racing in Texas in 2 weeks. Jason wants to know. Jason Sellers. Well, thanks for the question, Jason. And will I be doing any appearances? Yes. I think I'm going to a Walmart. You have to check my website. That tells you where all my appearances are. If it's not on my website, it might be on Team Penske's. I don't know. One of the two. But yeah, I think I'm going to be in Walmart in Roanoke, Texas, signing autographs. So that's a nice little public appearance if y'all want to come check it out. Sorry, reconnected. I was probably holding my phone. I had the death grip on it. Let's see. How am I adjusting to the new aero package? Pretty good. Feels a lot like the Xfinity car, to be honest. A little bit slower on the straightaways, a little faster in the corner, but very similar to the Xfinity car. Let's see what else people want to know about. A couple of questions about the Worth paint scheme. Suzette was asking about it. Yeah, it's really modern looking. I think that's pretty cool. I was getting kind of bored with the traditional paint schemes, so it's nice to be able to upgrade there. A lot of people asking about qualifying too. I don't know what to do about qualifying. I kind of feel like that's just a big old hot mess. NASCAR will figure it out. I'll let them take the ball on that one. Let's see, next time in a truck race, Dustin Robinson. Good question, man. I really want to run one, but I can't find any sponsorship or a ride to do it with. So, if you know a sponsor or anyone to support me doing it, please, I'd love to. Blanchie Campbell, how are you, Blanchie? She wants to know which Talladega race I like better, the spring or the fall. Generally the spring. I like the spring race a lot because there's no point stuff to worry about. You can just race. You don't have to deal with all that drama. Jenny wants to know when's NASCAR coming back to Nashville. Hopefully soon. I really like the things I'm hearing out there. Now the banquet's going to Nashville. I think that's great. They're trying really hard to get Cup to go back to the fairgrounds. And I am a huge supporter of that. So there's a lot of politics involved in that on the government side. Hopefully they can figure all that out. But I think that'd be awesome. Let's see what other questions. Lee Ambrose wants to know why I pitted on the last caution. I had 2 laps on my tires, and I ran over a bunch of stuff when the 43 car lost a tire. And based off of Phoenix last week, where we all ran through debris, I think it was probably a good idea to pit. Let's see what else we got. Am I happy with where we're at performance-wise this season? It's a question from Ron. I think it's Grossier. I don't know, Ron. That's how you say your name. Sorry if I butchered it. Pretty good. Yeah, we've had a great start. I wish we could have had a little bit better luck at Daytona and Phoenix, and I wish I would have made a little different move at Vegas. But all in all, really good. I'd say it's hard to give a grade, but probably like an A-. Oh, my buddy David McManus. Look at that. I hadn't seen you in a long time, David. David wants to know why I don't run more short track races anymore. I'd love to. Unfortunately, Roger Penske says no, and he's the boss. So when your boss says no, no it is. But nothing I can do about it. Maybe one day, David. Hope you're doing well. I'm surprised how long it took this question to come to me. Matthew wants to know, what do I think of Kyle Busch winning 200 times? I don't know. I've thought a little bit about it, but honestly not a lot. I don't think it's better or worse than what Richard did. I just think it's different. He's obviously done a good job his entire career and winning races. He's done an even better job off the track, getting sponsors and high-quality rides. I think that's really impressive from his marketing team, his agencies, and all that he works with. It's been pretty neat to see. I think he deserves a lot of credit. But I'm not going to say better or worse than Richard Petty. I just think it's different. Let's see what else we got here. As they're asking questions so fast, I can't keep up. Ricky Dalton wants to know if I'm a Sparty or a Wolverine. Well, I'm a Wolverine, but I heard they lost today in the tournament. Dang, that sucks. Steve Kelly says, oh, hey, Steve. I love you. Give a shout out to GoGo. Of course I got to give a shout out to GoGo. I'm on the airplane. No reason why my phone's working right now is because of GoGo. So thank you, GoGo, for phone service. When will we see the Miller Lite number 2 back on the track? I want to say Texas. So a few more weeks. I think that's right. A lot of people asking about that car. We haven't been running as much lately. We would like to. But Miller kind of cut back a little bit. So we're not. But hopefully one day we'll get it back going some more. It's really not in our hands. Do I wish they would repave Dover? Brian wants to know. Sure, why not? That track just hasn't been really opening up to where you can run all the lanes lately, and I wish it would. But I really wish they just run Dover at night. I think that'd be really cool. Jermaine wants to know, Jermaine Gold, I think it is. Are you happy the West Coast swing is over? Yes. My daughter at home, I've been FaceTiming with her and been gone for the last 2 weeks. And she keeps asking me, Daddy, when are you coming home? So I'm glad I'm going to be able to, or I told her, I FaceTimed right before I did this right here. I told her I'm coming home tonight, and she was so happy. So looking forward to going home and seeing my family, my wife, and daughter. Let's see. Matt says I should run the Chili Bowl. Thanks, Matt. I'd love to, but see earlier conversations. Travis wants to know if I saw the Michael Jackson documentary. Nope. I don't think I want to. Other questions? Man, you guys are pouring them in. It's great. Do you think if I caught Joey, I could have ran down Kyle? No. Kyle was in cruise mode. So he was really, really good. I don't think we had anything for him. Joe wants to know, how come I didn't cruise the campgrounds in Vegas? I did. I didn't do it in Facebook Live, but I did cruise the campgrounds in Vegas. So sometimes we go out there and we don't put it on Facebook Live. Let's see, what else he has? We're going to take 2 or 3 more questions, and then we'll wrap this up. Regilio, I think that's what it says. Ramirez wants to know, you don't go home after the races. Sometimes I do. Sometimes we don't. The West Coast, it's really expensive and really hard on your body to go back and forth to the East Coast. So I try not to do it too much. I did the first week, but not the second week. It's too much. It's on the airplane. It costs a lot, and it's hard on your body. So didn't go back and forth. No, not this time. Let's see. Let's find one more really good question. Here it is. Zach wants to know, what's your favorite meal before a race? I tell you what, my bus driver, Rodney, cooked the best chicken and risotto before the race today. He is amazing cook, and that is my favorite pre-race meal I've ever had. So thank you, Rodney, if you're watching. With that, thanks for watching, guys. Facebook Live on the airplane. Flying home from Auto Club Speedway. It was a good day. Been a pretty decent West Coast swing. Appreciate you guys being a fan. Thanks to GoGo for the phone service to make this happen. We'll see you soon. Take care. At Martinsville.